Hey everyone, today we are talking about being purpose driven. Do not click off this video. This is huge. If you are burnt out right now, this is maybe the video you want to watch. If you are feeling lost, this is maybe the video you want to watch. So check this out. We're going to go over all about what lack of purpose can cause. We're going to go over what true purpose does. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about my purpose and the reason that I feel compelled to do all the things that I do. Okay, so let's get right into it. Lack of purpose. If you don't have a reason to live, why would you live? If there's not something bigger, if there's not something better, if there's not this next thing you're going for, what would be the reason? There's a book by Napoleon Hill, Outwitting the Devil. I think that's what it's called. And he talks about people. It's a whole conversation between him and the devil, and it's going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And he asks the devil, what type of people do you try to persuade and control and do all of this? And so many people talk about wealthy people being horrible and all of this, and you would assume it'd be the wealthy people or be the people going for big things or big dreams or la-da-da-da-da. He specifically said people that are striving to achieve and earn and have a clear purpose he has no interest in, because they're impossible to divert from the way they are going. Who he is looking for are the people that lack purpose, because they are wandering, they are drifting, as he says. And without purpose, without reason, you're easily pulled astray from whatever direction. It's not even a direction. You're just floating along the river of life, hoping you end up in a positive place. And so that's what the lack of purpose can cause. It can cause you to just kind of meander through life, not specifically heading for anything. And it can land you in a horrible situation just because if you're not pointing for anything specific, you'll end up with something. And if you aren't aiming in a direction, you don't have any control over where you end up. It sounds so ridiculous, like you're just wandering, and you're not just wandering. But it's kind of like the saying that if you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. So if you have no purpose, sometimes you can get sucked into the wrong purposes, the wrong reasons, the wrong things, just because they can look good. It can be the grass is always greener on the other side effect. You don't have a purpose, so you're always looking for the next best thing. It leads you to this life of always looking for this next best thing, and not just achieving and striving towards a goal, trying to build on, trying to amplify. So that's what lack of purpose can do. This can make you depressed. This can make you feel like everybody's got it better. This can make you just flat out hate your life. And I think all of us at times, even if we have a strong purpose, have times where you're just like, is it all right? Is it good enough? Is it enough? Life is hard. It's a challenge. That's one of the things that we have to be open with and understand, that this is going to be a challenge, that every time you level up or move up the ladder, it's just going to be that next biggest thing. It never gets easier. The only day that was easy was yesterday, because it's over, right? So number two, what does purpose do for you? If lack of purpose causes all of those problems, what does purpose do for you? So if my purpose is to aim at this goal for these people or these things, whatever reason, it creates motion and momentum. And what is great about that is you get on the track of improving. You hear that 1% every day that compounds over the course of a year, over the course of 5 years, over the course of 10 years. It creates this situation because of this purpose where you are driven no matter what to get up and get better every day. I'm pretty sure that's why I'm so thirsty to learn more, to succeed more, to be better for the team, to be better for my family, to be better for everyone around me, because I feel like it is a spit in the face of everything that I have been given, the ability, the energy, the health. If I don't give 1,000%, life is so short. You get one opportunity to do this. And I want a clear purpose that drives me to getting everything out of this life as quickly as possible. I'm already talking to my kids about this, hey, I don't want to be morbid, guys. We don't get to do it forever. And that's why in this short time when we do it, we're going to do it 100%. We don't want to half-ass this. You get one chance. So let's whole-ass this thing and get everything out of it we can. So if we have a defined purpose, that allows us to push forward towards this purpose and get better every day. The act of getting better every day, just like if you're drifting, it can cause depression, it can cause grass is greener on the other side, it can cause you to think that everybody else has got it better than you. If you have purpose and you're getting better every day, one of the most fulfilling things is improving. We look and are fulfilled in our own improvement. Get a little bit better, get a little bit better. It's not a comparison game of me versus this person. It's a comparison game of how much better am I than I was yesterday? How much better am I than I was 2 days ago? And building and building and building. That gives us fulfillment, because progress brings fulfillment to your life. So on one side, you have sadness, lost, drifting, all of these problems. And on this side, you have this fiery desire to build and grow, because you must grow to get to your purpose and fulfill the things that you're trying to fulfill. Okay, so that's what those two pieces do. Lack of purpose, purpose. Now, if I'm going to talk about my purpose and fill you in on what that is for me, it's several things. When I first started a business, I just didn't want to have a ceiling on my life. Didn't know where that was going to go or what that was going to mean. But I ultimately knew that I just wanted to not have a cap and be able to build a thing that was only limited by me. Then this quickly turned into, I want to create a life beyond my family's belief. Right as that started coming in, we started hiring employees, and I realized I want to create a never-ending opportunity for employees and help as many team members grow and move up the ladder. So this started becoming, we needed a bigger and bigger business. We needed to have big, audacious goals, because my purpose was to inspire and pull the team and be better for everybody around me. That led into, when I say inspire, the working out, the training. Here again, I believe I only have one life and I need to do everything I can do with it. It's weird that like the more you put in and the harder you work, the more energy you have. Maybe I'm just a freak. Maybe I just have more energy than the average person, but I need to do all of this to fulfill that purpose, to be the best dad, to be running around as long as I can, to be the best husband, to be the best leader, to be able to go out there and have the energy to rein in and try to see as much opportunity as possible and bring it under the tent of our business, to give it to our team, so we can all take the biggest advantage of all of this we can. So that's what my purpose is, and that's what keeps me driving through walls. I don't care what the situation is. I'm going to go forward, because one, it's a zero options mentality. There's no turning back. Two, there's a reason I can't let all these people down that we're hanging out with, because I've only got this one opportunity to give it 1,000%. If this video has helped you look at, hey, maybe I'm lost on my purpose, maybe I'm drifting, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave in the comments below what has caused you to drift in the past. And if you've got a purpose, also leave that in the comments below, what that big, shining, fiery purpose is, and share this with someone that'll help them find their purpose.